Today I'm very glad to speak about 18 habits of an effective programmer. As a developer, I worked out of Australia, India, Brazil and United States of America. Working in multiple locations and various culture taught me how to be disciplined and being a full stack developer. Working with business very closely and understand what are the requirements and then ability to really deliver things faster. Today we are calling it as an agile, but even a decade back, even in the waterfall, it is all about working with the business very closely and understand what they need. That helped me to deliver things faster and also with good quality, because at the end you were accountable to the business. So this is my attempt to share some of the learnings which I learned as a developer, and also in the recent days it helped me to understand what really make a developer successful. Let's get into this. First, plan before you code. It is important to understand why are you doing this work, who are your stakeholders, who are your users, and what really happens if you do not deliver this product or the feature. And when your users are going to use it, it is important to understand all the aspects. When you start writing the code, write human readable code. The naming convention got to be consistent and the variables got to be descriptive. It shouldn't happen that you write calculate instead of that say calculate salary. Indentation, line breaking are also equally important. Do not indulge in gold plating. So this is about giving a feature that is not asked for. Just because you can do it doesn't mean that you should do it. And also finishing the feature gracefully is an art. Learn to debug. Tendulkar himself was duck out 20 times in ODIs. It means that anybody can fail, any IT system can fail. Learn to trace back the code that you have written. Test your code as you build. There are great approaches like test first, test driven development in the current world. Build just enough what is really required. Do not indulge into a lot of features. This is also complementing to gold plating that I spoke earlier. Whenever you need, ask for help. First understand the problem, do your research. When you are not able to complete that, seek for help. When you genuinely ask for help, nobody would say no. However, it is important that you do some homework. When you are too tight, take breaks. Human brain can only focus for up to 2 hours. There is a great technique called Pomodoro, where you take short breaks after 25 minutes and then long break after 4 Pomodoros. It's basically taking long breaks after 2 hours of working. Share your ideas and knowledge. Einstein famously said that if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it very well. So whatever you do, see, a layman can understand from the features perspective, from the work that you do. If not layman, at least your colleague should understand. As you work in the team, be open for the feedback. Sometimes you make a goal, sometimes you need to pause, sometimes you need to bowl, sometimes you need to do the wicket keeping, but it's all for the team. As you are part of the team, learn to handle the pressure. Never ever say that I'll fix it tomorrow. I mean, fixing is great, but it can't be tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. Because tomorrow also you have as much as work as today. Better fix it today. If you can't, make a note, track it, close it. Functional requirement is like a food. So everything around what you see around the food is non-functional. Without them, the functional requirements really doesn't taste good. So give equal importance. If not, give more importance to non-functional requirements. Get deeper understanding of data structures and algorithms. Having this understanding, it is basically to let you fight in any environment. Languages are just tools. It could be Java, .NET, Python, Swift, doesn't matter, but if you know DS and algorithms, you can thrive in any environment. Never ever do hard coding. As you can see in this picture, hard coding is like having those square wheels. You will not move faster. Take time and then see if you can make the code configurable. Take time to know the things deeper into what you are doing. If you are building and if you do not know what are the internals, nobody else would know. Understand networking, understand infrastructure, how your code gets deployed, and what are your underlying complexities. Never ever forget to do the performance testing. From the user perspective, if the application is slow down, the application is completely down, and users would leave eventually because they have multiple other alternatives, not just our own system or the application. Always learn the things. Rule of 5 is 5 hours in a week or 5 weeks in a year. Use that time to enhance your current skills, learn new skills. Remember, there is a Dunning-Kruger effect while you are learning some things. So as you can see, the peak when you reach, this is the stupidity. You spend about a week and then say that you know everything, but the real experience comes when you learn more things. Make your code open. If you are an enterprise, not that you need to put your code to GitHub outside, but contribute to open source, and if possible contribute to your projects inside your own company. The reason for doing this video, I do see a lot of software engineers are getting pressurized because they are unable to deliver the things, they are unable to understand. You have multiple tools in the world right now, and if you are a techie, this is the best time in your life. So there are, as I said, there are many tools. You have HackerIt, Geeks for Geek, Analytics Vidya, Google, Medium, Sybase, Duzon, plenty. So use your time to change the lives of others. Do not end your life.